There's no question that these are turbulent times. Need is growing, it's not receding. And when I think about the opportunity for technology, I really think of technology as a tool, like a hammer. And it can build a house or it can tear one down, so it matters who you back. We started Fast Forward because we wanted the best tech applied to our biggest social problems. So much of technology has really been focused on market problems, but there's a lot of problems out there. Problems that markets have totally failed. In communities where there is no doctor, like there's 1 billion people who will never see a doctor in their lives. There are tech nonprofits building tools for community health workers to serve those folks, because they too deserve great health and the technology to get there. In our first cohort, we had an organization called Medic. It was back in 2014. At the time, they were serving about 5 million people with what was a pretty basic mobile app for community health workers. Fast forward to today, Medic is serving 89 million people with a comprehensive suite of open source technology to ensure that wherever someone is, they have access to the highest quality healthcare. We work with an organization called Adalat AI in India. In India, there are 300 years of backlogged court cases. And that's not just because of laws, it's because there aren't enough trained stenographers. So judges still handwrite everything in a courtroom. They handwrite testimonies, they handwrite summary judgments, and that just takes a long time. That's the perfect space for AI to come in and help humans do what humans do best, which is present an argument and then help courtrooms run much faster. This is an organization that's only a couple of years old, but they're already in courtrooms in 11 Indian states. We have an organization in our last cohort of tech nonprofits through our accelerator program called Vigilant. It was an ophthalmologist, AI engineer, a business student, and they created the most incredible AI layer and an inexpensive lens that could sit on top of any smartphone, and they can screen for eye disease. Why this matters is because most blindness is preventable with antibiotics or cataract surgery. But it's hard to know how to triage if you don't have the technology out in the field. So Vigilant has built this. It's been about a year since they were in our accelerator program. They've already served 100,000 patients. It's amazing and inspiring, and I just love that there was this ragtag group of 3, super smart, could do anything in the world, and they're like, you know what? No one has to be blind. We can solve this. One of the things that's particularly exciting in this moment is that AI has removed barriers to entry. So for years, Fast Forward has run an accelerator program, and we would get about 200 applications from all over the world, and we only had 10 spots. A year ago, the application number was 400. Last year, it was 800. We are seeing exponential growth because all of these AI tools, no-code tools, agentic coding assistants, they make it so much easier to start something. So my recommendation to young people is think about the problem that you know best, play with the tools, see if you can get something in people's hands as quickly as possible, and then think about how to grow from there. What I know for sure is that communities and humans have to be at the center of it. Tech is still a tool. It doesn't drive change, people do. AI can be a tool for good, but it really matters who's using it, and most importantly, who's building it. It really matters that you have a diversity of voices in the training data set. It really matters that you have somebody with lived experience on the ground who is informing best practices that are coming out of the evaluations of the AI model itself. It really, really matters at which moments you put humans in the loop. In tech language, that means like, where are you inserting human decision-making and human judgment so that you know that your values are reflected in the outputs? There isn't a lack of imagination. In fact, that's the thing humans are great at. Humans are incredible creatives. There isn't an abundance of infrastructure at the moment. And so there's like a real opportunity to build the infrastructure we deserve so that the tools that are touching people's lives reflect our values. In the next 1 to 2 years, we're building a suite of tools so that folks who are not yet a nonprofit but have dreams of becoming one will have everything they need to launch AI-powered nonprofits. One of the things I'm most excited about with this technology is an opportunity to level the playing field. That any person with a problem that is burning a hole in their heart where they can imagine a better solution can build it. And then fast forward, we're back in the builders. We're backing people who care about the human at the end of the technology, how they're served, and ensuring that their dignity and joy is not just part of the design process, but part of the entire ecosystem of support.